Hi everyone, I'm excited for you to try to type me. Um, so this is how I'm going to do this video. I'm going to look through this questionnaire and try to answer everything unless I really think a question is redundant. And then I'm going to go back and cut out different things, like if I start rambling a lot or if I think that something in the answer reveals what type I think I am, so then it might bias you. And I might also cut out some things that are too personal that I like blurt out but don't actually want to be on the internet. So let's get started. What do you study or do for a living? How did you come to do that? What do you like or dislike about it? So I am a PhD student in economics, which means that I do research using math, statistics, and game theory to try to understand people's decisions and behavior better and use that understanding to design public policies or programs, uh, or just like provide advice to make people happier or like more able to get what they want. How did I come to do that? Well, okay, so there's kind of two parts to this question. One is why economics, the other is why academia. So, why economics is in high school. In high school, I read this book called Freakonomics, and before I read it, I thought economics was about studying the economy, so figuring out things like interest rates and inflation, and that sounds super boring. But then this book showed that economics is largely about, or at least microeconomics is largely about objectively, systematically understanding people. So So, what had bothered me a lot before this was that uh, a lot of political issues, public policy issues, were just like two sides subjectively yelling at each other, like, this is what I want, this is what I want. Um, but those are just like opinions, and how do you reach a solution when it's just based on opinions? So that really bothered me about politics. And then what was cool about economics was it is objective in the sense that it can be like, if you do, it tries to do things like show if you do X, then Y will happen. Like, I'm not going to try to convince you that you want Y, but if you want Y, then you should probably do X. Um, What are your weaknesses? What criticism do you often face from others? What do you dislike about yourself? Okay, so something that other people might see it as a deficiency in me, but that I don't really care about, is like I'm really bad with. Should I mention this? Okay, I'll talk about typology kind of things. I'm really bad with self-preservation stuff, so um, or I think I'm really bad at self-preservation stuff. I'm pretty new to typology, so maybe I'm interpreting it incorrectly. But here's what I'm bad at. I'm bad at making my apartment a cozy, comfortable place. There's basically no decoration in the living room, even though I've lived there for 2 years, and I'm gonna live there for 4 more at least. Um, my bedroom only has photos above my desk wall for above my desk for decoration. and it's just like uncomfortable dorm furniture. But I don't really care. I don't spend that much time in my apartment. It's whatever. Uh, like it's all functional, so it's fine. And I'm also bad at things to do with money. Like I did a summer internship, and 3 of the checks that I got in like July and August, I didn't cash them until like a couple weeks ago in November. I mean, and like 3 professors owe me money for work that I did right now, but I'm not really pushing hard to get the money. I feel like as long as I get the money in the end, it all evens out, as long as I can survive in the meantime. So, yeah, I'm pretty bad at keeping track of money stuff. But I don't really care because as long as it gets done in the end, it's fine. What goals, aspirations, or plans do you have for the future? How did you come to have them? So I would like to the thing I want most is to have a positive impact on the world in some way, making like as many people as possible happier somehow. It would be great if that could be through research, um, or maybe doing something like directly related to policy. How did I come to have that aspiration? I guess it's rooted in the question, my answer to the question, what is the meaning of life? So it doesn't seem clear to me that there is a meaning to human life generally, but I think that individual lives can have their own meanings. And for me, um, my meaning kind of comes from this quote by like Emerson or someone that was like, as long as one person is happier because you existed, then it was good that you existed. And I think that's a great way to think because who knows if you can affect the whole world, but I would like to make as many people as possible as happy as I can. Um, all right, well, that was a lot of material, so I'm gonna have to try to cut it down now. Um, yeah, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing what type you guys think I am.